Obviously feel good coming in here. To be honest, I mean, I didn't see that coming. I thought our team. I think our team's pretty good. I think we have some talent. We've picked up on the system fairly quickly. I have the utmost respect for Kansas. Coach Schneider. We've coached against each other in the past. There's a lot of ties. He's been great to me over the years. I took over at SFA when he left to come here, and he was fantastic to me then. So a ton of respect for him and his family. And to come in here and get that one done the way it did, I think speaks a lot about our team, though, and some of our resilience. And a couple times, they threw those punches at us, which this is a game of runs, basketball, and kind of usually who makes the most, sustains them the longest, typically wins. Probably went in our favor tonight a little bit, but proud of our team, I think, to come in here in the first Big 12 game, and of course in my first Big 12 game as well on the road, in a place like this. It's a special venue, a special place against a fantastic team, and that group that's veteran and been around is legitimately really, really good. So I think that's probably what makes it feel even a little bit better. But it's just one. It counts as one in the picture, whether you're at home, on the road. It's just one in the standings, and so we'll get to the film and watch it and see if we can't get better and keep playing.
Open for questions.
Yeah, Jordan wasn't even your leading scorer coming into the game. What did you just see from her, and was she confident? Was she just feeling it? And just kind of speak on her performance.
Yeah, no, most of our kids, we just really talk about it being a team effort and moving the ball and sharing it, and it's going to find different people on different nights, and so we want those kids to stay ready. You never know when it's going to be your night, and Jordan had a special night, but she's a special kid. She was with me at SFA a year ago, so I brought her with me, so we've been together now a year. She's just a sophomore, but she works her butt off, and she's a phenomenal kid and a phenomenal leader, so I think she was probably pretty excited for her Big 12, opener. Was probably a little under-recruited out of high school, so we were fortunate to get her, and certainly wanted to make sure that she had a good night tonight. But couldn't be more proud of that kid. She deserves it.
I was wondering if you could speak about the physicality of your team, pressing right away. What was the thought process in doing that?
Well, that's what we do. That's our identity. That wasn't anything necessarily new for Kansas. That's what we are. We lead the nation in is it steals or turnovers forced, whatever it is. I think steals right now. So it's part of our identity. It was going to be a little more difficult to turn them over at the rate we have some other teams, but we got him up into the 20s, which is good. We just gave too many right back to them, so we were only +3 in that category, which we'd like to be a little bit more than that. But yeah, that's style. That's just it's nothing. It wasn't unusual. I'm sure they had time to prepare for it.
Diggs, Watson, and Moore all did a great job inside because Laxton, only played 9 minutes and she kind of struggled with foul trouble. But how big was those three just stepping up, and they combined for 28 points? In your front court, dominated inside, really.
Yeah, no, they really did. They did a great job, and I'm glad you kind of called them out, or else I probably would have, because Jackson's really, really good. That's the best post kid with that length and athleticism that we've played against. And so, we needed to battle. And, we can do it different ways. Kylie got in a little foul trouble, but she hit that first 3, which is kind of what we wanted to see if we could get Jackson out of the paint a little bit with her in. I thought Tavi Diggs was fantastic. Tirza Moore was really good. And then Kaya Watson, that kid's the glue for us. She can do so much. We play her at different positions. Her effort, just IQ is really, really good. So, that group of 3-4 post players. And then even Danelle, when she came in the first half, the big kid, I thought her minutes, won't look probably great on the stat sheet, but I thought she gave us some really, really good minutes too.
Any more questions for Coach?
Yeah, I've got one.
Sure.
You guys were picked, I think it was 8th in the conference poll. Can you sense that chip on your shoulder? You've gotten off to a 12-0 start. You guys got into the rankings this week. Just kind of speak onto, not to say you guys were disrespected, but do you guys kind of sense that chip on the shoulder?
Maybe a little. I don't know that I don't really live my life a ton that way, but a little bit. I thought that might have been a little low. We returned 4 starters here. I wasn't here, and I'm the 3rd coach in 3 years. But, I think I was the most disappointed just for our returning group because this team went to the NCAA tournament a year ago, and we returned 4 of the 5 starters and added some pieces. So one of those starters actually is coming off the bench now in Jayla Hemingway, and she's been fantastic for us too. So, yeah, there was some of it. It's not I don't know if it's chip or just oh, okay, I guess we have something still to prove. We got off to the hot start, didn't get ranked, whatever, but still I thought we had a quality basketball team. But for me, it's new too. So I'm kind of learning at this, kind of what's in front of us, and just kind of keep playing the next game. And, if the rankings and those things take care of themselves, that's fine. But yeah, we want to continue. If there are doubters or people that don't know much about us, maybe is the better way to look at it. We want to keep opening eyes and see that we play a fun way. The state of West Virginia, they are passionate about their Mountaineers. They love it. I don't know if you saw our football game the other day in Charlotte, but we, I think, had 80% of the crowd down in Charlotte against North Carolina in Charlotte. So it's a passionate fan base. There's no pro sports. we're the show in the entire state. Our kids, you know, are little mini celebrities, I guess, so to speak. But we just play for a state. There's a passion to it. We're hardworking, blue-collar type people. And, you know, it's the way our kids play. And they've bought into the Coach Kellogg mindset and philosophy, and they're reaping, I guess, some of those benefits right now.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.